I look a little tired. But hi, welcome back to the channel. It's week 2 of Dopey training.
You know it in 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so it's Tuesday, run number 1 of week 2. I'm sporting Dopey Green Rise and Run. There it is. Yesterday I just did a really easy 2 miles on the tread, and today we are on the tread again because I have tempo on my workout plan. And I like doing those on the tread because I can just set the speed and I don't have to worry about looking at my watch, making sure I'm keeping up. And also it's humid, hot, and all that jazz. Eventually I'll do tempo runs outside when it gets cooler, but this is just as easy today. Obviously I'm not gonna like try to talk while I'm on the treadmill because our treadmill's very loud. Sadie, it's sweaty selfie time. Yes. So I realized my plan was to do a half-mile warm-up and then half-mile tempo, quarter-mile recovery, half-mile tempo, quarter-mile recovery. So 4 sets. And I realized after the first 2 sets that I totally did math in my head wrong, and I was actually running faster than what my tempo pace was. So I did the 3rd and 4th set at the correct pace, and then that got me up to 3.5 miles. So I walked out the rest of the 45 minutes instead of jogging because I was a little tired. But I felt okay with that. Oh, and what I didn't say was I was using what would be my 5K tempo pace, so a little bit slower than my goal 5K pace, which on my board is just under 9 minutes. So I was trying to do a pace of like around 9:20, 9:30, and for some reason my brain was went on the other end. Instead of adding the seconds, I took away the seconds, so I was like running an 8:20 pace for the first couple of sets. Yeah. She's all groomed and snoozy. Oh, and here comes, oh, well, nope, there he is. There's just Grooms. Oh, she's so snoozy on grooming days, yeah. You snoozy? Good morning. I say that and I think it's almost 10 o'clock, but happy Thursday. Just gonna do my 45 minutes here on my street. I really don't feel like doing anything at all. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, but we're gonna do it. It might be really, really slow because, you know, my street's a little hilly and just don't have a whole lot of energy, but gotta do it. And then I'll do some strength training, and that'll be another dopey training day. But at least we got nice clear skies. Look at this. You can see that. It's actually very beautiful and really not terribly hot out here right now. A butterfly just flew into my face. I've never had that happen before. So in honor of Princess Themes being released yesterday, I'm wearing this. It's the first time I've wore this YOLO Go challenge workout tank. But I absolutely love what they've been doing with Princess Themes lately, and I messaged my sister. I'm like, they better keep this up by the time I get back around to actually going to a princess weekend. Okay, 3.6 in 45 minutes, which my normal is at least 4, you know, but it's hot. I didn't sleep well. I definitely did not eat enough for breakfast. So, but the point is, got the 45, got the time on my feet. And probably one of the greatest pieces of advice, you know, pending actually doing something harmful to your health. One of the things that I remember from Goofy, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because guaranteed there'll be at least one moment, probably several, during a half or a full, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. And knowing how to just keep moving is a good thing to have in the back of your brain. Okay, I'm gonna get something to eat, do my strength training, get that out of the way for today.
Sadie, did you want to do the weight training with me? Did you want to do the Peloton? You got your little paw on the weight?
You are so precious. I did my Peloton, now I'm doing ankle strengthening. Happy Saturday, happy dopey long run day. 4 miles today. Out here at my favorite place, the dam. One thing I forgot to mention last week is that what I'm trying to do for these long runs is I'm keeping marathon intervals, no like looking at my heart rate or anything, and I'm trying to hone it in as close to my goal pace for that time at St. Jude. So that's what I've been doing, been doing. It's only been 1 week, but here's the second one. But I'm a member of the Dare to Dopey Facebook group, so if you're not in that, you should seriously join. But they decided to theme the long runs each week starting this week, and so the theme today, of course, was dopey. So I thought, what better time to test out my marathon outfit for Disney? So I'll show you that here in a second. Okay, so real quick before I start, this is what I'm planning on wearing for a marathon at Disney. This is Etsy shirt and purple sparkle skirt. I actually saw somebody wearing this when I ran Goofy, and I was like, if I ran dopey, that's what I'm gonna get. It's got the jewels with the distances listed, so, and it's very comfortable. It's made out of, you know, the athletic material, so we're gonna give it a go this morning. Oh, and let me turn the camera around, and my shoes are dopey colored as well. All right, 10:35, which is probably way faster than I should be trying to go with as warm as it is. But it's beautiful here. Okay, well, two things that we are going to try to work on in the next couple of weeks is drinking enough water and honing in when I'm eating for my meals just a little bit better. I could definitely tell that I did not drink enough water. I still have a headache, but that long run went okay. I mean, I probably shouldn't have been going as fast as I was, because I'm feeling it now. My head hurts. Okay, run the mile you're in. Week 2, mile 2 is purpose. So it kind of goes hand in hand with the first week, which was vision. So what he says in here is, it was acting on my vision to run around the lake that led to God's revealing his purpose for the next season of my life. Not only did what I do change, but also who I was. I believe we each have a mission to accomplish, and that we have been designed in such a way that we are not lacking anything to accomplish it. Having purpose is important because the road is hard. And in the corner here I wrote how that really is, when people talk about knowing your why when you're doing something like this, is really, really important. My purpose gave me the courage to get back up every time I stumbled, because I knew I hadn't yet lived out the mission I was designed to carry out. It's as if my purpose was calling me forward, like a magnet pulling me toward accomplishing what I needed to when my strength was weak. When I found what I was created to do, suddenly my life made sense. What seemed impossible became possible. God created us to go after the seemingly impossible because he designed us with a purpose in mind. And of course he quotes my favorite verse, Ephesians 2:10, "For we are his masterpiece, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand so that we would walk in them." If you really want to discover the purpose for your season of life, I believe that one of the best ways to find it is to talk to others who know you well. Passion that comes from our own drive is so much more powerful than passion derived from another person's dreams. I like that because I always, one of the messages I always love to give when I do the FCA cross country is to not run somebody else's race, to run your own race, because we're all different. We're all created different. You know, God didn't make us the same. And it's true in running and it's true in life that God's vision and purpose for me is not going to be the same for you. But they're both going to be great things. So I love how the first two really go hand in hand and really are a great intro into, preparing to run a marathon, preparing to run Dopey, and then taking all of that and putting it, relating it to how we go through our daily walk, knowing what God has created us for, and knowing that it's for great things it makes those hard times that are inevitably going to happen, gives you something to hang on to get through those hard times. So I hope everyone is well and that training is going well. It really is going okay. Oh, besides the water and nutrition, my other goal is, because I haven't yet, I know it's only week 2, but I want to get back into the habit of actually running every day, or at least doing my balloon lady intervals, which is more of a walk. For full transparency, today Saturday, yesterday I did absolutely nothing, but I've just been so tired, and I don't know if it's the heat or I didn't sleep super well this week. I actually tried to do a little front yard tent camping with Sadie. I got her a new little doggy sleeping bag, and I wanted to test it out and see if she liked it or not. And so we set up the tent and got all nice and cozy in the tent, and that was about 9 o'clock, and 10:30 we came back up to the house because the bugs were so loud. Like, Sadie was snoring away, but I couldn't go to sleep. The bugs were so loud, and I'm like, this is silly. It's not that important to be doing this right now. But so I want to get back into the habit of the 6-day a week. I used to run 6 days a week. I would alternate workouts with easy runs, and so I want to get back into that, because I think that actually really, obviously really helps with the multi-day challenges, and will probably really help with Dopey. So I need to get back into the habit of that. But if we want to talk about good things, I have kept up with the strength training. I've kept up with doing the TheraBand since I twisted my ankle on that first 45-minute run last week. So all of that is feeling good. I've gotten back into that habit of doing strength 2 to 3 days a week. It's 3 days right now. It'll drop down to 2 once our running miles on those long runs get a little bit longer. But so anyway, so yay for goals. So we're gonna work on consistency during the week, drinking water, and starting to really watch what I'm eating as far as eating healthier for that energy. So be sure to give this video a like, leave me a comment. What are your, do you have any good tips for, staying hydrated, and some of your favorite meals that might be healthier? I'm always looking for good new recipes for healthy stuff. And I'm pretty good about adding the drink mixes so that the water's a little bit more appealing to me. But if you have any other tips besides that, and be sure to subscribe. Actually, next week is going to be kind of an interesting week. I'm going to have to move a few things around because we will be ending the week in a different state. So I'm looking forward to bringing you guys along for that. Always remember that you are God's masterpiece, and I'll see you next week.
Sadie, do you want to go on a road trip? You want to go on a road trip next week?